Hey everyone, welcome back to Gym City Preparedness and Training. Today, I'll be breaking down my SHTF Get Home bag. Now this bag is normally kept in my truck, and I also keep a similar bag in my wife's vehicle. However, that bag is more tailored to her and our children. Just so that there is no confusion with a sustainment bag or an assault bag, the sole purpose of this pack is to assist me in getting to a designated location in the event that I have to leave my vehicle. Again, this bag is not designated for long-term sustainment or a multiple day excursion. Now, if you are new to the channel, my plan is to not bug out, nor is it to engage in any conflicts. If possible, the goal is to avoid all potential conflicts and stay at our designated location until that is no longer an option. I also do not encourage you to bug out unless you are trained, equipped, and familiar with the environment you will be occupying. There are also a lot of videos on YouTube where people are talking about bugging out. However, those are the same people who will be dead due to the elements, inadequate knowledge, and poor equipment. Before we get started, if you have gained anything from this video or from my past videos and would like to continue this journey of preparedness with me, the best way to help me grow this channel is to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Now let's get started. All right, everyone. So starting with the pack, I don't recall the name of this pack, but I've had it for about 10 years. I've taken this pack on camping trips, rucks, hikes, all type of things, and it's still lasting and holding up strong. Um, I want to say it was advertised as a 3-day pack, but I'm not sure. So for those, again, who are new to my channel, I typically have this bag in my car, but I also carry a EDC bag. And then I also keep other items in my truck. So I have, a tool kit, I have a trauma kit, and a couple other miscellaneous items that can be used as everyday preps or, SHTF items. So starting out the gate, I keep a Refuge Medical trauma kit under my seat. Has the trauma shears, decompression needle, chest seals, tourniquet, the whole nine. This is a kit that's already ready to go. Now in my arm console, I keep another tourniquet and a whole bunch of other little things, little boo-boo kits and things like that. If you're going to be having a get home bag, I highly recommend that you get you some decent quality running shoes or walking shoes, because if you're going to be out and about moving, you need something that's going to be comfortable on your hike. So starting with the front pouch, I liquid IV. Again, just flavorful water drinks in case I have a long hike ahead of me, and also just going to replenish those electrolytes that I'm losing. Hand sanitizer. For those who don't know, I'm a germaphobe, so having a way to clean my hands to some capacity, hand sanitizer. I have my earpiece to my Baofeng UV5 radio. Speaking of Baofeng, it's going to be my ham radio with the extended antenna. Only thing I'm missing is the extended battery. For those who don't know, make sure you get this program and update it as needed. That way you are on the right channels, getting the right frequencies, and you're not missing out on any information such as the weather, emergency broadcast, or if you need to transmit any information during a grid down situation. Who cares about having a license? You just want to get the information. I also keep a bug net or insect net when I'm going on hikes, when I'm camping, anything like that. So this will definitely be useful. In this front pouch, I also keep the standard antenna, because 2 is 1, 1 is none, just in case I have issues with the other one. I also have a Ozark headlamp, just in case I need to see around the pack or I need to go hands-free. Here I have a Ziploc bag of Jack Link's beef jerky and honey roasted peanuts. I also have a red chem light on a string. That way, if I need to attach it to something, my neck or anything, I can break that and get instant light. Also in this pouch, I have an Ozark 250 lumens flashlight. Now, that's just the first pouch. Also, I keep on my person a Kershaw knife. For those who have seen my EDC video, you should be familiar with that. And I also keep a Streamlight Micro. I also keep my Leatherman Surge multi-tool. Getting back to the pack, again, from my EDC video, power banks, I keep one in my EDC bag, and then I also keep one in this bag. Fire starter kit, I have 2 pill bottles filled with dryer lint. I have 2 lighters, stormproof matches, and one of my lighters, of course, is wrapped in duct tape because of the multi-use or multi-purpose use for duct tape. I have my bore snake for my 9mm and my 5.56. I have 3 packs of hand warmers that are sealed in a Ziploc bag and then put inside another Ziploc bag just to make sure they are quality. Make sure you guys are checking the expiration dates on all of your gear. Now, odd, but this is just something for me. I keep 2 brown paper bags just in case I need to pick up something and don't want to contaminate it further, such as evidence or whatever. Again, not necessary, but this is something that I have in my pack. Now, when I go kayaking, I put my phone in this, so if need be, if I'm out walking, I can place my phone in this and don't have to worry about it being overly exposed to too much water where it becomes defective. Or say I have a map, I can place the map in here if I don't want to pull out like a battle board or anything like that, or the map that I'm using is not laminated. That's wonderful. And then, you know, there won't be an issue here. So it helps me. Also, we have a hygiene kit. We're going to be talking about deodorant, unscented soap, Vaseline, body wash, toothpicks, toothbrush, toothpaste, lotion. Again, a little more lotion, nail clipper, deodorant. Can't go wrong with the insect repellent. The insect repellent, again, you want to get you the best grade that won't give you any type of allergic reaction. Also keep some type of gloves. And then of course, gun cleaner, gun lube. Now we got the first 2 pouches out the way. We're gonna go ahead and open up to the first compartment. Some type of hat or boonie. Now, water kit. I'm gonna open this one up for you because this is important. I'm gonna get you a life straw. Also, gonna have you a Sawyer Mini. I recommend that you have 1 of each or 2 high quality ones. And then this is the plunger just to filter the water through. Water purification tablets. Make sure these are not expired. Get you a couple of them. Again, 2 packs. Doubt that you need them, but again, it's just one of those, I'd rather need it and not have it than to, you know, not have it and need it. Gonna have your drinking straw for your Sawyer Mini. and a squeeze, a water bladder for the Sawyer Mini that you can put the top on so you can carry. Trying to be careful not to drop any of this out here on the ground. So that is the water stuff. Again, and I keep it all sealed or protected in a Ziploc bag. This is my old field knife. I've had this for I don't know how long, since probably like 2011, 2012. I got this at a gun show. It was cheap and it also looked cool. However, it wasn't practical at the time I needed it for. However, I have used this on camping trips to, you know, shave firewood bark. I've used this to gut fish, open up all type of stuff. So I have got my worth out of this. Moving forward, this will not be in my kit or be used as anything other than something for my sons to learn knifing. Here, I also have a boo-boo kit. Now in this boo-boo kit, gotta be careful. I have emergency blankets, of course, bandages, gauze pads. I have alcohol pads. I have all type of ointments, poison medication. You name it, it's in here. I keep my eye drops in here. Also nausea tablets. I also have crazy glue. And for those bigger injuries, I have surgical glue. I have like 2 of those. Super glue, crazy glue, those all work, but for those bigger injuries, I wanted surgical glue. Here I have some Fox OC spray. Now, this was on my plate carrier that I was using at work. However, I since have switched to Saber, but I still recommend Fox. Good quality stuff. This is the string. Make sure you're aware of which kind you're getting, the fog, the foam. Make sure you're getting the one you need for your specific situation. Clorox wipes, just in case you need to disinfect an item or surface. Dude wipes, they're self-explanatory. They can be used for more than just number 2. And I also keep those sealed and inside a Ziploc bag, as well as these, just to help keep the moisture in them. Something that goes in my boo-boo kit, some ibuprofen, some low-dose aspirin, and some type of pain reliever or Tylenol. So we're gonna get some of this stuff out the way. So this is my makeshift battle board, except for it's not a battle board. It's a foldable notebook. So it has a notebook, it has a makeshift map in here, index card with like little notes on it. I keep this in here. I'm covering it up because it has my name tag up there. So again, and I keep this in a Ziploc bag. That way it's not getting exposed to the elements. Next, I have 2 maps. I have an atlas. This is from 2022. So if you're a stickler about making sure it's up to date, you can do that. However, 2022, there wouldn't be too many changes that I would need that I think would affect how I would respond. And then also I have a laminated map of my general area and also the surrounding bigger cities around me. And again, I keep those in paper protectors That way I can access them fast. So just want to make sure I have something to get around because I don't know where I might be at. And I want to have some sense of direction just in case my phone goes down, and having a good physical copy of maps will definitely work wonders for you. Also have my rain jacket. This is a Vortex rain jacket, lightweight, but it does a wonderful job. Doesn't really matter the color. I just love this one. MRE. Again, this is, if you're, again, this is a get home bag. I have typically would have eaten, but just in case I need another meal replacement and the situation has taken a turn for the worse, it's just a backup meal. Can't go wrong with having, you know, everything you need. And I went with chili mac because it's my favorite. Now, going back to some of the notes, books and stuff, index cards, just in case you need to make notes and leave them, or you get information, you can write them down. Of course, good reading material, the Bible. Some playing cards, just in case I get stuck, take a break, and want to kill a little time. An emergency preparedness book. This one I got from one of the local PDs in the area. Again, it's just a little small guide of talking about how to prepare and also how to respond during an emergency or natural disaster. Fires, tornadoes, thunderstorms, floods, whatever. And then this is a survivor's handbook. I've had this for about, again, another 10, 15 years. Talks about some of the natural disasters or some of the disasters that you could face and how they, in theory, would play out and the best response to them. Again, take this with a grain of salt and do your own research and find a plan that works for you. And of course, I keep it in a Ziploc bag just to protect it from the elements. Next, I have two types of paracord in a Ziploc bag. So both of these are 550. One's black, one's orange. If you're using this in a SHTF scenario, I recommend that you get black, green, tan, a color that fits the environment that you will be in. So right now we're switching into fall. So I will want something that will blend in again with your the browns, the oranges, and the greens as they change colors. I also have zip ties. Zip ties, again, just like duct tape, have multi-purpose uses. So a couple zip ties would not hurt you. I also have an olive drape poncho. Again, to protect the pouch, protect me from the elements, works wonders. Also, I have some wool socks, some regular socks, change of briefs, and a bandana. Again, as we're approaching winter, I will actually go through here and take out things that will not be as useful for me. But again, just something I do every couple months. So we have bungee cords here. We have two different pair. So we have some short ones for the minis, and we have two sets of the medium-sized ones. We have an extra water bladder in case I need to pass off water to someone else or if I need more water. Also, I will typically have my Iron Infidel water bottle, battle bottle with me. So having like a canteen, is not necessarily ideal for this setup. But again, do what you have to do, again, for your situation and your specific needs. I have 2 extra waterproof bags. So in case I, get a change of clothes or something, or need something to be protected, the waterproof bags will definitely work wonders. I also have some cheap binoculars. These are Ozark. I believe these are 3x9s. Again, just something to get some distance of the area I may be going to, in case it may be, a little chaotic before I head there. I can, survey the landscape. I also have 2, I think these are 55-gallon heavy duty contractor bags. Of course, these can be used as a poncho. These can be used as a sleeping bag. If you, put leaves in here, you can make a sleeping bag. Some type of shelter for yourself. So I have 2, maybe 3, I don't remember. Then I also have 2 handheld radios. These are Ozark as well. Again, if I'm with someone, we get separated. Hopefully we should be able to communicate through line of sight. The range should be good. Or again, we're still in close proximity. We can communicate without giving away our position or, compromising the incident, the situation. Now, in this waterproof bag, have a couple clothing items. I have extra pair of tactical gloves, some type of boonie cap, an extra one, a silk weight, again, in case of change of clothes, extra layer, a smock, again, just a overextended bandana, face covering, you name it, multi-purpose use. And then again, just another face covering that will help you stay warm or remain unidentifiable. So I have a crush-proof case right here, right? So talking about the items inside this crush-proof case will be, I have a tactical mirror. I think a tactical mirror, the uses that you can use for this will be wonderful. Ear protection, little cushions, dry erase pen or dry erase marker, grease pen, highlighter, permanent markers, pens, flash drive, just in case I have information on here or obtain information. Duct tape card. I want to say this is about maybe 10, 12 feet of duct tape. A rescue me, window punch, seatbelt cutter, handcuff key, an extra spare handcuff key, batteries. You're gonna have your CR123s, your CR 2032s, and other ones that go to my aim point, my EOTech, my stream light, my night vision, my earmuffs. So I have batteries for all my devices, spare batteries. And then I have a manual can opener. And then I also have just an extra notepad in here. And that's everything that I keep in the crush-proof case. Now, close this back up here. Now, again, I use this bag in conjunction with the items that I keep in my truck, my EDC bag. So I have a toolkit, I have all those different things in here. if I have to leave my truck, this is the bag that I'm taking. And, you know, hopefully it serves me well and aiding me getting home. Now, this may not work for you. You may not need all of this. This is just what I felt I can benefit from. Over the years, I've watched so many different videos talking about, you know, get home bags, bug out bags, assault bags, the whole nine. This is, again, a get home bag for me. Short term, get home bag. Vehicle goes down, leave the vehicle. This is what I have on me. Now, for those of you who are wondering or familiar with my last video, my loadout video, sometimes I keep my Pelican case with my full kit in it. However, I do not have it right now, but it is part of my kit. So it may be 2 or 3 different other bags that will get broken or combined into 1 or 2 if I have to leave my vehicle, because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna leave all that gear, as it is expensive as hell. So we're gonna wrap this up. Before you go, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, when you're done, make sure you head over to Tribal Warfare Groups. Check out his page. He also recently uploaded a get home bag, assault bag mix, giving you his perspective with his law enforcement experience and his background, giving you his perspective and his take on a get home bag and some of his other content. So make sure you guys follow him, and we'll be getting together soon, putting out some more content. So let me know what you guys are carrying. Let me know what changes you recommend. Let me know what you think. What things that I can add to my kit? What things should I remove? Also, oh, I just remembered something. A silicone key. Again, if you're walking in an urban area or stumble across faucets, you have a 4-way silicone key. This will work wonders for obtaining water. So make sure you get one. I keep mine in a Ziploc bag just because, again, I don't want it to rust out. And I occasionally wipe it down with a little gun lube just to make sure we're good. So let me know what you guys think. See you in the next one. Hey guys, so before I end the video, I did forget to mention the replacement for this field knife. So it's attached to the pack. The sheath is going to be the Gerber Infantry LMF2. I just picked this one up, so do a couple field tests with it, and if you guys are interested, I can do a review on it. But the Gerber Infantry LMF2.